Well, I'm not sure this is my first video of 2021 or not. I can't remember. Things have been going so fast. It's like, every time a year rolls over, we could all understand, make a decision anytime we want to start a new chapter in our lives. We don't need the calendar to tell us that, hey, it's a new year, time to put the old and the year in behind us in the past and turn it over a new leaf and head in a different direction. And I know many of us want to say that we're glad to see 2020 go away, but to be honest with you, we are where we are because that's where we are supposed to be right this given moment. And I believe last year was a learning curve that was essential for our business. Not that I'd ever want to go through it again. Not that I appreciate the fact that COVID-19 attacked our world and our country and really changed our industry. And I'm going to tell you right now, based on what I've seen in the last several months, you can't put the lid back on the can. Virtual sales was a byproduct of the COVID-19. Even though we were an essential business, and we were able to still do face-to-face. Many of us did face-to-face. I mean, I only did, a very limited amount of virtual sales last year. I made some sales. It was difficult because, I'm a relationship kind of guy. I like being face-to-face. That's where I'm comfortable. And success is found outside your comfort zone, right? So having to go through that, many of us changed how we do business. And at the very least, even if we were doing paper applications, face-to-face, kneecap to kneecap, over the kitchen table, we learned some new skills. It forced the insurance industry to react, meaning that very few companies allowed us to do non-face-to-face products before the COVID outbreak. And since then, almost every carrier has a non-face-to-face product, an e-app product that we can do now, literally sitting in our living rooms or our offices. We can put up a background in our office and clean it up, get us a couple of lights in our face, and look like we're talking from our office in our office park or whatever. So that's good, and that's a good part about it. And let's be honest, virtual sales, it appears to be easier by most people. It's not. In fact, I find it actually more difficult to do virtual sales because you lose so much of your control. The positive side about it is there's no geographical control over your business. So you could be sitting in Ohio, and I have many agents that are doing that on our team, or on Florida, and they're dialing into Hawaii. So that's the advantage of being able to get good at virtual. I would say that's a completely different animal. Most people that can do direct sales face-to-face, some of them can't make that transition because you've got to get good at building a rapport with somebody through a camera or through a computer monitor, like as if you were sitting in their living room, and that's difficult to do. It's a learned skill. I think most people can do it, but most people just won't do it or won't invest the time, to get themselves there, right? Again, this is where the saying that I've had for a long time: "Be bad before you're good," really applies, right? So you've got to be willing to be bad. There's a certain way of doing virtual, and your little twist on it is not something that I would do. I would find out. We have a virtual team. Let me just show you here. I'm going to put this on the screen here. We have a virtual team that we started about the time COVID broke loose last year, and we've been constantly refining it, adding new people to it, and learning how to do virtual sales. These people that are on this team are all in. That's all they do. 100% of their business is virtually doing no face-to-face, and they're doing great. Look at these numbers on the board there. Those are daily totals. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, up $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 worth of premium being written in one day, folks. One day, which is incredible. So let me just make a short adjustment here for a second if I can do it, and otherwise you won't be able to see me. There we go. So in one day, and then of course you see some annual totals on there, which is amazing. 375,000 for sitting in at your home, grabbing yourself some leads, making some dials. We've got it perfected. As I can say that right now, is that we've got it dialed in. Virtual has gone viral, and we've got a lot of people that are making multiple six figures, working from home, let me ask you a question. I've been part of this industry for a very, very long time. I've also done network marketing. And if you could tell anybody, honestly and seriously with integrity, that you have a system in place, you have a time-tested and proven system that you can plug them into, right? And they can earn multiple six figures from home, that's a story that needs to be told. And we have it, I'm glad to announce, right now. We have on our team a team that meets Monday through Thursday, does 100% virtual, takes Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and they're making, we have many, many top producers that are earning multiple six figures, working 4 days a week, right? So, I'm just looking at my notes here. Yeah, so, and that's, look, I believe critical mass is going to hit this industry this year if it hasn't already, meaning that the world is conspiring to do us good. We have the COVID situation, which is raising the barometer, the level of interest of life insurance and mortgage protection across the world, across the United States where we all live, right? Combined with the COVID, which is why the Google search will tell us that the search term in the top 10, one for a while there, is life insurance. You got those things going on right now that has created an opportunity to do viral sales, working from your home, working from an office. We have our agents doing both. They come into the office or they work from home, whatever they choose to do, and be able to make multiple six figures and own your income while building a residual income. And then, of course, if you want to build your own agency, you can do that. It's not required, but you can. It's not required to advance to the top contract, is the point. But you can if you want to build an agency. You got three types of income, then you never have to leave the house. So I think those two things, COVID and where we are with the opportunity that is created by the COVID, and the fact that the carriers responded with coming up with non-face-to-face products that we don't have to see them kneecap to kneecap over the kitchen table anymore, has created what I call that perfect storm. So critical mass, where you're in the right place at the right time, right, in terms of the industry, in terms of the timing for the industry, to do where there's huge momentum and opportunity. It doesn't happen very often, right? Maybe in your lifetime or our lifetime, you might get one shot at it, maybe two if you're really lucky, but usually not more than that. And so, if you have ever had any interest in being part of this industry, now's the time, right? Now's the time. It may not the door, the opportunity won't knock more than once in most people's lives. So the fact that we can do this right now, not be geographically restricted. I mean, I'm looking forward to going out in our coach and being out in the middle of Montana somewhere. If I got phone connection, I can sit there in the coach, make dials and close apps virtually. Now that's a lifestyle I can get my head around, right? Not having to go into an office, but be able to make money no matter where I'm sitting, anywhere in the United States. All I need is a non-residence license in several different states, so I can call according to the time zone. So I really believe if you're watching this, we are in the right time, at the right place, in the right industry right now with the virtual sales going viral. It's time to get in with a team. Again, I just talked to somebody a couple of times over the last couple of days about this, because they say, well, I said, it doesn't matter what IMO. I mean, it does matter what IMO you're signing up with, but it also matters who you're signing up with in that IMO, because you are forever tied to that agent, right? And so they're going to be your first line of offense, your first place where you're going to get training, mentoring, and coaching. And so it's really a twofold opportunity. Again, you could be with the worst IMO out there, but if you had a great coach, you got a shot at making a lot of money. But most importantly, you learn the skills of the business, and then from there you can go anywhere you want to. So I always place the coach, a mentor, the person who is signing you up, right? Even though they may introduce you to the IMO, because we all have to take our business and fund it through an IMO. Still, they're the ones, especially in these network marketing type IMOs, they're going to refer you right back to that person that signed you up. So if that person doesn't have any clue how to sell virtually, or doesn't have any clue how to sell life insurance at all, and can't train you, and the IMO offers you no or little support and training, many of these IMOs won't even allow you to call them on the phone, right? You're kind of stuck. Right? And then, of course, if you sign with somebody, the carriers have a contract, even if the IMOs don't have a contract. So these are the things you need to really kind of consider when you're looking at this industry. But look quickly. You can always call me, email me, or text me, and we can have a conversation about it. So look, the T in timing is far more important than the T in talent. We're at that juncture right now. This is the time, 2021, where this industry is going to explode, right? And I heard several years ago that, most people live to 70 years old, but they die from the neck up by age 25. Think about that for a second. Downsizing their dreams to fit their wallet, right? Because over time they realized that the dreams that they had as a child, someone convinced them that they couldn't be done, that it was impossible, simply because the person that they knew that was influential in their life, they couldn't get it done. They feel like they need to pass that negative garbage off on somebody else, and that's what it is. It's negative garbage. Be careful who you allow to input information into your brain, right? It doesn't have to be you and I. This is our year if you're willing to put the work in. It won't be easy. It's a business. It will ebb and it will flow. But I guarantee you that it will be worth it, right? You can start out part-time. You can move to full-time. But again, make sure that you have someone that will teach you the skills of the business. Stop focusing solely on the IMO. Focus on who you are signing up with, because you are forever tied with that person. I hope you're having a great day, and appreciate you watching these videos. I've got a couple more videos here on my desk, and I'm going to be putting that over the course of the next couple of days. So do me a favor and like the video if you would, please. I'd be grateful for that. It helps my channel get out to other people so we can grow the channel and get the information out there. If it's been helpful to you, certainly it might be helpful to somebody else. Also, if you want to hit the subscribe button below, I'd be grateful for that as well. And then, of course, you have the bell that's sitting just above the subscribe button, where you'll get instant notifications. So when these videos go live, you'll be notified and you won't miss the information. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.